Yo, what is up, guys? Cheap Thrills here, coming back at you with another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about something a little grim, something that we all want to avoid as much as we possibly can: the future, for most of us. But in all seriousness, though, I'm gonna be talking about the future of Call of Duty, and I believe that Call of Duty it's not looking too good. And not even just talking about this particular COD. You know, this COD has already come out. It's whatever. It's going to be horrible. It's going to only get worse, I believe, in my eyes. They're not going to make it any better. And I'm going to explain to you in this video why I believe that to be the case. But Sledgehammer Games was meant to be a support studio. We all know this. They were only meant to support Infinity Ward in their endeavors with Modern Warfare 2. And the reason I'm bringing up Sledgehammer Games is they were now told to develop a premium Call of Duty. And by premium, I mean a game that's going to come out and be a $70 game, most likely. Not just an add-on, not just DLC, not just maps, but a full-blown $70 game. And that is bad. That is real bad. For anybody who knows about Sledgehammer Game and has played enough Call of Duties and know what Sledgehammer Game is capable of, which is nothing, they're sitting here like, oh my goodness, no, not Sledgehammer Games. Anybody but them. I would take a 6-month Treyarch game over a 4-year Sledgehammer game at this point. And so Activision has had to come over because they put all their eggs into this Modern Warfare 2 basket. They've now had to come over to Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer and tell them to all work together to create a brand new premium Call of Duty. And the reason that's so bad and so horrific is that not only does that mean because Sledgehammer Games has even less time, they only have a year and a half to create a brand new Call of Duty, but they also now have to pull away development time from Treyarch and time to be able to refine this game from Infinity Ward. So now, not only are we going to get probably most likely a worse Treyarch game, because Treyarch's they've been breaking Treyarch's back. I mean, absolutely destroying them. And now this has started a domino effect, a cascading effect within the COD development, where Treyarch is having to put the whole, basically all studios on their back. And Infinity Ward's now had to take away time from this game to develop the next Sledgehammer game, which means we're going to have this game, which is going to get even less updates, which I didn't even think was possible. And we're going to get Treyarch, who's going to have probably the skeleton crew working on the game, because not only had they've had to make the help with the new Call of Duty coming out later this year, but they've also had to make the ranked mode for this game because both Infinity War and Sledgehammer are horrible. So it's looking grim, boys. I think this right here, because of Modern Warfare 2 and what they've done with Modern Warfare 2, I believe this is truly, and it's said all the time, I know, cliche, but I truly believe this is going to lead to some really bad ramifications on the part of Infinity Ward, on the part of Activision, on the part of all these studios. It's going to lead to some pretty bad ramifications. And the only thing we can really hope for is Microsoft coming in and, straightening it up. Because Microsoft at least has a bunch of money in so many vectors that they don't really have to have Activision, which they're going to own. Activision doesn't have to be the only thing bringing in all this revenue for Microsoft, because they already have so many revenue streams that they can at least say, hey, focus a little bit more on making the players a little bit happier. This is all hope for me, copium, but this is the only thing I can really hope for when talking about Call of Duty, because there is no other hope in my eyes. It pretty much is hopeless, especially with this new news that's come out about, the new COD coming out, with 1.5 year of development time. It's just looking really, really bad. But there's not really much else I can really say about it. It's just, the future of Call of Duty is grim because they've put all their eggs into this particular basket, which turned out to be a huge failure because they're spreading their resources too thin. And like I said, our only hope is for Microsoft to come in and do something, please, anything to make this better, because we want to see a good COD. One last good COD, amazing COD before I die, please. Please, I'm begging you. But if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.